And here we are for another bubonic, beautiful, big, bad episode of Dungeons and Dragon Age. Thank you for coming and joining the Misfits in episode 29. Let's get on with it. So, I lied in the intro to this. I've only got 3 Misfits, not 4. Lindbergh's still asleep. But here we are, episode 29. That's 29 weeks of this BS.
Hey, it's not a ball.
It's not you wrote it.
I know. Still in day 3 down in the deep roads. Only 2 days remain to return to Orzammar and save the broad Anvil children, Helga and Bill. After fighting across the Bridge of Souls and past a monstrous fire giant, you made your way into some subterranean catacombs depicting hieroglyphics of dwarven souls being used to create the golems.
That's I was right.
Helped on your journey by a young dwarf warrior called Brody, you are now in the shrine to the golems. Runes on the walls made of gold. While chipping away at the gold on the walls, Brody accidentally triggered a switch. As the stone door moved to the side, Brody seemingly fainted at the sight of this giant golem. And as the golem started to step out from its stone resting place. That was where we ended last week. So
Yes.
That's where you're going to start this week.
Oh, joy.
So
I'm guessing we all heard this little thing. We hear the thud.
you hear the thud of Brody hit the floor. And as Brody hits the floor, the giant stone golem starts to step out slowly from its resting place.
Bob, I swear to God, if you made... Oh, it's not him. That's the first.
Charles, we've had a bit of a rest. I'm still knackered from the last few battles we've had without a rest. Why have we got to deal with this bastard now?
Is it... If I think it's a golem like I think it is, I'm going to try to talk to it thinking it's Brody if I see him knock the fuck out.
I mean, you can attempt to communicate with it. You speak Dwarvish, right?
Yeah, Scouts. That's what you should do. Just knock him the fuck out, and then we could go back to sleep.
I think did all 3 of you speak Dwarvish, right?
Yeah, we all speak Dwarvish.
I don't know if I do.
I do.
Oh,
I think Diego does.
Dan the 3 to speak Dwarvish.
Does Bob speak Dwarvish? Please.
No, I don't.
Kind of.
I speak common and giant.
Bob speaks Bob.
Yeah, but like I say, that's the old different language altogether.
Shut up.
So yes, giant golem standing in front of you, slowly stepping out from its resting place. It is now 6 feet away from where it was when we started this episode.
Oh, give me strength. Please, for the love of God, please be Brody.
It's going to sound like a stupid question because it's a golem, but does it look aggressive?
See, there we go. There is the kind of question that I've been waiting for. Hey, missed you, Matt. Roll me. So, I mean, we do perception, but I'll tell you what, right? Because this isn't a person. I'm gonna get you to roll animal handling.
That I can do. I get animal handling.
That's right. Matt asked, so Matt's rolling.
Fair enough.
Now Matt does first.
I got.
I'm choosing animal handling because it's not a person. It doesn't have facial features.
It does. It's just engraved in.
No facial features.
Oh, fair enough.
13.
A 13. It hasn't charged at you. It doesn't look aggressive at this moment in time. It just seems to be standing there, very confused, just sort of stepping back, looking at his hands.
Sure.
Perhaps one of us should try to communicate with this thing.
Yeah, not you. Of course, girls. You volunteered. I urge you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did volunteer the first time, just try and communicate with it.
Well,
So
go ahead then.
I'll accept. I'll go walk up. Try not to look aggressive to the thing, just in case.
Not to look aggressive. You're a giant.
Scouts.
You're a giant lizard man.
Exactly, that's what.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Scales, but
Yes.
you look aggressive. No. Sorry, just putting that out there. That's me and Drago that do that. We're the intimidating ones. You're the face buried in books type. You crack on.
As you start to walk towards this golem, you notice that this thing 9-10 feet tall.
Oh shit. Fair enough.
The closer you get, you can see that its stone body, like the walls, engraved in this sort of golden powder, showing off all of its runic symbols that are over its body. And as you start to get closer, it sort of stops looking at its hands as the body postures towards you and goes, "Hello."
I'm guessing. Are you Brody? I'll speak Dwarven. Doesn't make sure.
And it's sort of, although no facial features as such on it, the posture sort of turns as if it's looking off into the distance and comes back again. I have no name. Or if I did, I don't remember it.
Why are you sounding like you're half African? Oh,
He's not planning on being African.
It's more Baymax.
I love how accents always seem to take some kind of form.
Even by accident. So when I try and do Welsh, I always end up Indian.
If you have no name, would you be against us giving you a name? Just because it'd be easier to communicate with you, maybe.
That would be
true.
very pleasurable.
How about Rocky? Let's
Well,
go to
personally,
Rocky.
I was going to say Dwayne, but you know, Dwayne the Stone Golem, Rock Golem.
Dwayne Stone Golem.
Golem. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Is that what we're going for?
Dwayne.
Yeah. Dwayne
Yeah, it's called
Stone
Dwayne.
Golem. Yeah, that's what we're going for.
If you feel how hard the stone is feeling.
Again, postures. Dwayne. I like Dwayne.
Okay.
At least we establish it's not threatening.
Thick as old boats. It's not threatening.
I can imagine Mojo would have liked him.
As you start to now see this golem as it now stands towards you, as you sort of go, what? You can see that although it's under armor, its underbelly of its person is stone. You can see that on its arm, almost armor-like, it has been built into a golden suit of armor.
Oh, you're one of those.
One of what, Scouts?
I think then remember what Bill said about the golden golems
Yeah.
that once used to fight in the first blind. I think that's one of those.
Whoa. So
Yeah.
that's what they're like.
I'll bring it down and I'll give you a little.
Yeah.
It's like Frank out of the Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, I've got a light here. There you go. Aha!
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah, she
something out of a
painted it.
Michael Bay movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, mate.
Wow. So, Dwayne. How comes
Hello.
you're here? Hello. How comes you're here?
I could ask you the same question.
Well, we're looking for a former comrade of ours called Albran, who went in search. He disappeared, went in search for his wife, who I believe, unfortunately, was turned into a brood mother and is now slain. However, there is still no sign of Albran. So we are continuing to search for him.
You are the first people I have seen in a long time.
So there's been no one that's gone. I don't understand this, guys. Albran leaves camp, searching for his wife. We find her, and as we believe it was a brood mother, now slain. No sign of Albran or his body, remains nothing around there. Where the fuck is he gone? No one has seen him since. No one's even seen anyone else that could even potentially be him.
But I'm guessing with the visions I've been getting, I am looking at the eyes of Albran. So he's not dead.
Where the fuck is he?
But last time I checked, he's at the Anvil with, I'm guessing, his wife. So that's one good thing. Is that thing I killed burnt his wife.
Yeah, well, either way, where's the Anvil? Are we eventually going to get there? But what I don't understand is if that's on our journey, as we go deeper into the dark roads, if nothing or nobody has actually seen them, either of them, then where are they? Where is this Anvil?
Let's go try and ask the golem if he might.
Dwayne,
Hello.
hello. This you said that we're the first that you've seen in a long time. Do you know anything of something, the Anvil?
And as again, sort of postures as if he's looking off into the distance, just a vacant glare with no facial features. An anvil created me.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know the location of that said anvil?
It does not appear to be here.
Do you?
I was going to say, could it be deeper into the dark roads? Do you know how much farther we have in this in the deep road? How much further it is till we get to the very end?
I didn't sort of just arms down by its side, just sort of looking around. There appears to be a door.
I know there's a door.
Is that no same door that we came into, or a different door? Ask DM.
Yeah, DM. So you came in one door. Directly in front of you was a way through, but you know the greediness of you guys. You started chipping. Well, the
No.
Yeah.
The dwarves.
Fine. The dwarves started chipping away at the gold, trying to save what they could. you know, but yes, you sort of walked in. Directly in front of you was another door carrying on. You're currently in the room looking right at this 10-foot golem.
Should we press on?
Well, I don't really know what else to ask Dwayne, to be fair. I mean, he's not really being specific with any of his answers.
Perhaps we need to be more specific. Dwayne, can you take us to the Anvil?
That's why you're the brains.
I could try.
Okay. Thank you, Dwayne. We would really appreciate it if you could.
Very well. And with a couple of heavy steps, real heavy footsteps, as this step, the joints of this have not moved in centuries, as the dust starts to crumble off of it. Now, as more dust seems to disappear, the gold now really shining through on it as it steps up to the doorway, and sort of as it starts to crunch down, sort of goes in shoulder pads, hitting both sides of the doorway, as it then tries to turn and duck, and sort of crab walks through the door.
I can imagine
doing it.
I can imagine Bob staring at that gold coming through and thinking, you know, if there's any way that he dies and everything, how much of that gold can I cart away with me?
Well, he's going to be at the rear because I'm not letting him get anywhere near that thing.
Exactly.
As Dwayne now stands up in the next room and takes a few heavy steps forward and stops dead in his tracks. And then again, just postures as he looks around. It does not appear to be here either. But if you would all like to roll perception checks.
Cool. Perception.
16.
9.
17. I
Okay.
keep remembering I don't have a modifier for that.
So, well, with the 17, Hogarth looks at the walls and can see all these dwarven runes. And as he looks at them, his eyes cross because he can't read Dwarvish.
You okay?
I really should be doing that.
As Drago with a 16, as he starts looking at it, all of these, all of the dwarven runes, the dwarven writing on the walls, almost like they're written as warnings. The anvil demands sacrifice. The anvil demands souls.
That's fine. We've got Bob.
Only those willing to give can fully use the power of the anvil.
Well, we can do double. We can double that. That's fine. We can set. We've got Bob and we've got Lindworm, so we can just sacrifice them. Just saying.
I don't think they'll be willing.
What is it with you and these today? Like,
Your
fingers are
properly. Sorry.
I am sorry.
Look at me. I'm happy.
While you're sort of standing there looking at the walls, having not told Dwayne to stop, Dwayne is now continued walking through and has made his way up to the next doorway.
Oh shit!
Again, has ducked and turned and
Dwayne!
crab walked underneath. And as it sort of stands up and hears his name, it sort of ducks down and again turns and crab walks back into the room. Hello.
Hello.
It's gonna be fun hearing
These markings, my comrades saying they're warnings. Do you know what they're about? Why they're warnings? Why are they warning us? Is there something ahead that's of danger?
As this golem now starts to look at the walls and slowly starts to read with a little bit of a twitch to it now, rather than the gentle looking around.
I don't trust this now. I don't trust you. There's
Why
always
don't you
something.
trust me?
There's something. There's something.
I need a DM. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But with a slight twitch as it looks on the walls, it, almost like it's thinking. As it turns and it goes, bless you. Oh. As Dwayne turns around and goes, I had a soul once. Or at least I think I did. As
If
it
it's-
turns and ducks and crab walks back through the door.
So, what happened to his soul?
Remember, I don't think if we did notice, would we have noticed that Brody
Well,
pressed
you
something?
notice you notice that Brody's no longer with you because he's laying flat out
Yeah.
a room back. But all you saw was this.
So that just proves.
So basically, we just left Brody there.
Yes, you have. You've just left Brody laying on the floor in front of this open thing where Dwayne walked out of. Dwayne the Stone Golem. Which I really like, by the way. That's like that's worthy of inspiration. But I think you still got one.
You haven't been using them.
I've got my inspiration from God knows how far back.
Well, try using it when you roll the shit dice.
Will do.
Right, Scales, you're the one with the magic,
Yes.
and you want to go and check on Brody.
If you have time, I'll go.
Well, we can't just leave him now. I didn't realise we just left him there on laying unconscious.
I'm pretty sure that in my intro, I put Brody fainted.
Yeah, Brody fainted.
Just point that out.
Yeah, I know.
It was in my intro.
What about we go ask the other two? You're not doing anything. Well, one of them's useful. That ain't here.
Which one's that?
The fellow kin.
And Avil.
Not.
Is Avil go and look at it then? And you can fuck off. Lindvern goes to look after Brody. Now, while you've taken this time to have a look around, you can now no longer see Dwayne the Stone Golem.
Oh, God.
He has crab walked through into the next room. And as far as you're aware, you can't see him.
Let's follow Dwayne. I'll try go forward if I can.
So you go through the door that you watched Dwayne crab walk through.
Mm.
And as you sort of step in there, you can just sort of see him over the far side with a much smaller door, like dwarf-sized door, and he's almost on his hands and knees trying to crawl through.
Again, I'm amazed by persistence.
But if you want to roll me, because you just ran into the room, could you roll me a wisdom, but then add your wizard level to it?
Me. Cool.
So roll your wisdom with your
What, saving throw or just flat out wisdom?
just flat out wisdom, but then add your wizard level to it,
Cool.
which is what 4, 5, 5 now.
So that's an 18.
Okay.
My wizard.
Okie would you 18?
Yeah, 18.
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit.
Been a while ago.
Okay.
I've missed Bob rolling these D100s. They created a lot of fun.
92.
Fuck, you know. Okay. So as you run through into this room and you see this giant golem trying to fit through this dwarf, almost like Gargamel trying to fit into a Smurf house. As you start to look across this quite large, sort of 50-foot by 50-foot square area, tables and chairs, a fireplace over in the corner, almost like this was a grand hall at some point. As you're starting to look around, you're gradually starting to pick up flickers of movement. As dwarven, astral beings are starting to appear in front of your eyes. Children, women, warriors, mostly warriors. But as they all appear, the men sitting around at these tables, clinking goblets of ale, laughing, joking, a band in the corner playing instruments. As they all appear to be in this room, dozens, maybe hundreds of dwarven souls lurking in this grand hall. As you look at all the merriment, you then slowly see the scene change as the dwarven warriors and the dwarven men lay lifeless on the floor. What children and women are in the room, over them, crying in tears, weeping, grieving over their loss. It's almost as fast as these astral images appear, they vanish.
Wow, that's a lot of information. Talking about going to one extreme to the other. And if my other teammates show up, I gotta tell them what I just saw when I just walked in.
Well, it's up to them whether they followed you.
Yeah, I'm just saying when they do, or if they do, I'll let them know what I just saw.
Okay. Back to you guys.
Does it still look the same as the spectrals, or
No, all the spectral beings have now gone. You're now just in a grand hall with a very large golem trying to fit for a very small door. But I'll give you a quick perception. As you're looking around, you can see that there is at least one other doorway, except for the one that you came in, which would be slightly larger, maybe 8 feet high, 6 feet wide.
Dwayne, sorry, I almost damn my speech impediment. What about we go try the bigger door?
The body sort of turning and looking as it rolls over and now sits on his bum, hands on his knees. Hello.
Can I go try the bigger one? You might be able to fit in that one.
Very well. As it now begins to stand up, you as it sort of stands up, the knee joints as they grind, you can see that the dust of the stone underneath sort of turns to powder as it moves.
You really been asleep that long?
Very good chance. 600s. I've done that one. As the giant golem makes it to its feet, sort of almost putting one hand on the wall to steady itself as it stands. It now starts to walk across the room and make its way towards the larger door. Now you can roll a perception check.
Cool. That's an 18.
Cool. As the golem starts to stroll from the far right-hand corner back to the area directly in front of you and the doorway that you just came in, you notice that the wall in front of you, written row by row by row by row by row, a selection of dwarven names and the years in which they were buried. As you're looking over these names, you can see that some of the dates on it could stretch back 411 years.
I'll try to see if there's any ledger per se, or this is classed as a ledger for dwarves.
Oh. Before paper and parchment, they would have chiseled stuff in stone.
Mm.
And people said flintstones weren't educational.
And a newspaper back then could break it up.
Mm.
Any names that we recognise at all?
Would there be
Like family names.
No, not really. None of the names you would pick up would be familiar to you. No. I had to think then. Keeping me on my feet, Matthew. Well done.
Just can't believe it goes back this far.
Do you want to roll me a history check?
Fuck it, why not? Fucking hell, I got a 9.
A 9.
Yep.
The 411 sort of clicks, and you suddenly go, "Oh, that's very similar to when the first blight happened," which was 4 centuries ago.
Bloody hell.
But that's all I'm giving you for a no.
Understandable. Yeah, it all checks out.
But again, as you stand there, this giant golem has now pushed its way through this large wooden door and has continued to walk through to the next room.
Fair enough. I'll probably continue following our golem friend.
Yeah, I'll follow as well. Is a walkthrough? Can I do a quick history check as well? Because I've got +3 on that. I've just noticed.
Okay,
Worth doing that.
if you want to, yeah.
Oh wow, 17 on the dice, and then the 3, so 20.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, the history check that you're seeing. So all of these names, you're trying to figure out whether they whether they are names of deceased, maybe dead dwarves of the first blight, when the Darkspawn originally came up through Orzammar, or whether these are the names of the dwarves that gave up their souls to become golems.
Well, I'm starting to think it's the latter.
They did mention sacrifice.
Yeah.
And our friend Dwayne seems to think he once had a soul, so...
Exactly.
This is getting very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we should press on and... Maybe if we ask Dwayne the right question, maybe more will be revealed as well.
Now I'll continue checking these rooms and we'll get more.
Let's see where our friend goes, and let's see what we find, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the best plan so far.
Okay, so you're following Dwayne through into the next room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it's too dark, I'll cast light.
Okay. So as you step through into the next room, Dwayne stands there now, gazing up at this very large, heavy door. The door now containing more rooms, more of the dwarven hieroglyphics from centuries past. But he stands there still, not quite as eager to walk through it as he was the others.
Exactly. Yeah, something's spooked him. So whatever's through there.
Are you okay, Ned, Dwayne?
This door seems familiar. Not sure I wish to go through it.
What sensation, what emotion are you feeling at the moment, Dwayne? Is it fear?
I have no emotions.
Well, I'll go through it then. And I'll see what's on the other side. Because if he's not going to go through, or he doesn't want to, he's apprehensive. There's obviously a very good reason. And you seem to know Holgoth likes going through doors. That kind of things. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check on the other side of the door.
Okay, you're just gonna push on the door?
Well, yeah, I mean, see if it's opened. It's probably not, but we'll see.
As you place your hand on the door to push it open, you feel a heat emanating from it, almost as if it's warm to the touch.
Right.
And as you start, the door starts to creak open, and the heat hits you in the face.
Oh,
Almost like stepping out on the plane into Lanzarote.
oh, that is strong heat. Well, how's my tan?
Well, I don't know. You look like a snowman in real life. And you are a Goliath, so you got that winter snow like look.
Mm.
Just hopefully you don't melt.
Okay, so yeah, I feel the heat in my face. Yeah. And what do I see? Or is it a roll?
Well, before I do this, I'm just going to pause it for a second.
Oh.
So we're back now another misfit down, and then there was two. But we
This is where one of us gonna die.
but we persevere. As Holgarth steps through and opens this huge, hot door, the air and the smell of the smell of burning stone, sulfur. There you go. The smell of sulfur and brimstone. There you go. I got it.
Yeah.
Is in the air as this warm air current flies through into this chamber. You stand there now completely engulfed, and as you look in past the doorway, the brightness in front of you almost hurts your eyes as you've been down in the dark roads for so long.
Oh fuck. That does mess with your eyes.
Does it?
Thank God I don't have dark vision. Because that would F me up more.
As you step through and take a better look, about 30 feet in front of you, you can see a hot, molten river of lava.
Oh. How the hell are we gonna get past that? Don't think we're lava resistant.
Perhaps, how big is the room?
So the area in front of you, quite vast, goes off well into the distance. You can see that the ceiling the ceiling of this area is very, very high. It's quite wide. Yeah, the lava that runs in front of you, maybe 30 feet across. But if you want to roll me perception,
Yeah.
it's only got a really small.
That's a dirty 20.
I'm assuming that beats Matt's.
Yeah, more than double mine. So we'll go with that one.
So the dirty 20, without your dark vision, can go any.
Yep.
So give you a description. 30 feet, 40 feet in front of you, there is a lava pool, flowing lava pool, making its way across the entirety of this area. You look right, you can't see it end. You look left, you still can't see it end. Directly in front of you, you can see that there are various stones, rocks, pillars that have all fallen into the lava, almost creating like stepping stones, possibly.
Okay.
At one area, about 40 foot along to your right hand side, you can see that large lumps of rock have fallen and have created almost like a bridge, a rickety looking bridge, but a bridge.
So we've got a rickety bridge or play hopscotch. That's the two options.
Neither one is perfect because, well, this is lava.
Yeah.
Like you say, we probably do not have much resistance to lava. So
Fitting.
As you step forward and you start to really look at the flooring, you can see that the floor is all stonework, all stone built. It's all paved rock work, and the lava flow has almost forced its way through and burnt its way down through the original flooring that was in this room.
Okay.
So, man-built structure, natural lava flow.
Hmm. So, are we able to walk across it, or like the pavement, or is it like temporary? You can't stay in one place, so it, thin ice kind of thing.
Are you asking to investigate the bridge?
Maybe, yeah.
I like your certainty there. If you're asking to investigate the bridge, roll an investigation.
Will do. 11.
From what you can gather, this I mean, refer to it as a bridge. This crossing
Yes.
isn't in the lava as such. It almost looks like it's a piece of wall that has sort of fallen and laid across the top of the flow.
Okay, that looks better than playing hopscotch. Because I don't think I am built for, leapfrog.
mm. Well, you are dragon, not frog. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
reptilian and amphibian.
Yes. So perhaps we should go with the bridge rather than the stones. It looks, I suppose, safer.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess we'll cautiously start to go
Yeah,
in
make
there.
our way.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. I mean, remember, there's still. I'm not going to play as Bob and Lindvern, but
Yes.
I am going to play as Holgarth and Dwayne.
Oh shit, yeah.
Mm.
So let
So,
the big guy go last. I mean Dwayne, not.
you mean the one without the soul? So if he goes in the lava, it's no big deal, yes?
Oh, he's stone. Stone has somewhat resistance to lava more than flesh.
Okay, what if we do? I suppose because these two are being very quiet and it's not usual, I forgot about them, but perhaps we should go one at a time, and perhaps we should go lightest first. Because, this is my big brain thinking, if the lightest one cannot cross, then the heaviest one cannot cross. But, if the lightest one can, we can start to go heavier and heavier to see how strong the bridge is.
That sounds like a plan.
Cool.
I surprise myself sometimes.
Ain't not all just muscle.
So who's making the decision of the lightest?
Well, we can't pick on a dwarf because he's short, he's stocky, and he's got plate armor.
No, he's actually wearing a medium Drake scale armor now.
Oh, he's just fattening.
Yes.
He's short and fat.
I think I remember I worked out Bob's weight to be about 250 pounds.
Yeah. That ain't light.
He's compared to me.
Don't say that.
Bonnie,
Yeah, same. Don't say that.
I know how much I weigh.
I don't, because I don't want to see the truth.
I'm fast approaching the weight of a small car. Go on.
Shit.
Okay, so Drago,
Yes.
without armor is probably about the same, maybe a little bit more. So, you know, I am certainly not the lightest.
Holgarth being
Holgarth.
a 7-foot Goliath, chances are no.
And you know, this guy is not called Dwayne the Stone Golem for nothing. He's not called Dwayne the Feather, you know.
Oh
So
dear.
I think it's even between the two lizards.
Mm-hmm.
It
Well,
seems.
effectively, Lindworm is still with Brody.
Yeah, so it's me. I forgot.
Lindworm is still with Brody, so I'm just going to remove that model. Makes my life really easy.
Yep. So it seems that I have to volunteer first, as I'm the lightest of the group.
Well volunteered.
Well, it was just a project of elimination.
So, as you walk up to the edge of this crossing,
Joy.
only about 3 feet wide,
Okay.
the stonework that is on it seems solid at a first glance, but you can see underneath where the heat has started to erode it over time. The heat has started to erode it over time.
So it's limited time. Okay, we got. Let's not pussyfoot women on here. Just quick, get in there, not faff about.
Explain to me how you would like to cross then, Mr. Adder. Ander.
You know, like those people doing the trial by fire kind of thing.
Trial by fire, walking over hot coals.
Yeah, that kind of stick. Like, can do it like that. If I start feeling it, I will do an Ace Ventura if you really want me to.
I'll push somebody down so you can walk over him.
Bob, come here.
He wouldn't get you very far. He's only 3.5 foot tall.
I know, but it'll still be. Anyway, no, I'll do that kind of style of mindset. Don't think it's burning your feet.
Yeah.
Kind of blitz through.
Okay.
That stick.
As you start to step upon this stone crossing, the heat underneath your bare reptilian feet is very apparent. You can feel it almost instantly. Not sizzling or burning, but you can feel that it's hot. It's not uncomfortable until you start to stand still for too long.
Yep.
And as you start,
continue trying to do it and just say hot, 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 hot.
well, as you're continuing to go hot, 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 would you roll me an acrobatics, please?
Oh, joy. Let's go pick the guy.
You're effectively now, if you're going hot, 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 you're now tiptoeing and moving quicker. And kind of
11 acrobatics.
As you start to move across, you make it over sort of 1 slab, 2 slab, onto the 3rd slab. As you reach the 3rd slab, it rocks a little bit as you kind of steady yourself.
Oh shit.
But now, as you are now standing still, the heat radiating under your feet where you try to regain your balance. As you take 3 points of fire damage as the scales underfoot start to burn. And then I'll get you to roll in acrobatics again.
Cool. Almost an at 20, but I got a 16.
Almost a nat 20, we've got a 16.
Yeah.
So again, with the 16, another 3 slabs moved over. Now the other side almost in reach, but the further over the lava you go, the hotter the slabs are starting to get.
Ouch.
But you keep moving. You're all right. The 16, you'll keep moving. You haven't had to stop on a rickety slab. So roll one more.
Fuck's sake, 6.
6.
Got 6.
As close as you are, almost as close as you are to the other side. As you start to move, a little blob of lava just flicks up from the river and catches light on the bottom of your cloak as you stop to try and pat it out. Barely moving. You're going to take another 2 points of damage and not move.
Why did it have to be lava?
Because there's nothing else underground.
Logically, I know, but still, it's burning my clothes.
You know, that fire giant fell into the lava and came out as a fire skeleton. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
I know, but I didn't want it to
You
happen
missed
to
that,
me.
didn't you?
Oh yeah, Drago did.
So I'll do it. I'm feeling generous. While Ray rolls his acrobatics again. So that was the fire giant that they fought on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And it fell into the lava. And that's what emerged.
Nice. Well, not nice, but nice. Yeah.
I like my models.
Mm.
And Ray's trying to get me to go outside there by more.
9.
9. With two more steps, you managed to make it to the other side. But the lava still in a way on your cloak. As you take, oh, really rubbish. 1 more point of damage. But down safely on the other side.
Be careful, it's hot.
I'm going to roll for. Give me the next one. Bob's going to be the next one. Isn't he?
No.
I'm telling you now, right? It's just
Bob is cursed.
It's Bob's cursed. Bob is cursed.
Now it's a lucky green die.
That's my lucky green die, and it's going to kill Bob.
Mm.
So, how am I going to do this? Make it difficult for everybody else that sort of comes. As Bob takes his first couple of steps onto the bridge, the first sort of slab that sits there breaks and slides off and hits the lava as Bob now stands with a good 3-foot gap between him and the area behind him. Man, Bob, you're not good at this. Bob's ruined my green dice. Again, as Bob takes one more step, this rickety old, this rickety old crossing, as he has to stop as he reaches the same slab that you got to, that rocks, and he stands there to catch his balance, and he loses 2 points, which I'm going to take note of. This is his third roll. What? That's a different dice. I've rolled a 1, a 3, and a 2.
Bob's cursed.
It's a different dice. Bob sort of just managing to do one sort of step and again stopping in place. What am I doing with my dice? I don't even know. As he stops in place. 3 more. Let's get Bob moving a bit quicker. Yeah, that's more like it. Bob now hot underfoot with oh fuck now whoop, as he takes a couple of large leaps. Yeah, 18 that time. A couple of large leaps to get himself almost all the way across. As he's now looking at Ander, sort of screaming, Ander, help me. He rolls a 1.
No. Can I just say,
Dice, mate.
Can I extend my quarter staff? See
yes,
if you can
you
grab
offer
it
him
and
a
just
hand.
yank him?
Advantage. 5.
No. Fuck.
Oh,
Bob.
Bob. As Bob sort of he takes this last jump. I don't get it. You watch, I'm gonna roll somebody else, it could be great. As Bob takes this last jump, he sort of jumps and you see his foot slide on the stone surface as he lands on the floor next to you, face first, with a boom, oh. And he's just gonna take, yeah, fine, 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
How you feeling, mate?
Oh, I'm fucking knackered.
It was tiring watching you.
Oh my god, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Please do it again.
But
then again, it is just Bob.
Well, I got Holgarth. So the 3 that you've got left now are Holgarth, Drago, and Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Who's next?
Rock, paper, scissors, Drago and Holgarth. Rollies! Do rollies.
I think I would prefer to get it over with before any of the bridge collapses.
Well, there's now a clear 3 foot between you and a sturdy piece of rock because Bob broke it.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
It's turning into Squid Game.
This is how we're all gonna die.
Well, but come on, I came, after the loss of Stefan, I came up with this in the pee break. So give me some credit. So yeah, go on then. So yeah, your first step onto the bridge, acrobatics, please.
Diving well.
Not bad. 14.
Okay.
Nice.
So getting over this 3 foot, I mean, being a big 6 foot 6, 6 foot 7 guy, a 3 foot stretch is pretty easy for you. As you make your way onto that slab, you then step onto the other one where the other 2 are both shook as it rocks and rolls, but your balance is there. Your mind is fully set. Roll again.
Still okay. 12, 13.
13. 2 more hops and a skip as you reach where Bob started to shake and shudder. A crack started to appear now in the top of this crossing. As you start to gather your feet and gather your wares. Yeah, it's actually not bad. You're going to take 2 points of heat damage being in the middle of this bridge. I say heat, burning. It's not fire damage.
You get blisters.
Yeah. 2 points of Betty Swallops. There
And then New Drago was Scottish.
Roll again.
12. It keeps going down. 14, 13, 12.
Could be what verse? It can be like a nat 1, 3, and a 2.
As Bob sort of on the sort of stands and sort of starts giving him all of this, as you start to go down the slope with a 1-2 and moving a bit quicker now. As you sort of, and knock into Bob as he dusts himself. But keeping it fairly simple for you. They were all fairly decent rolls. Those are better than Bob's.
Just Bob's just cursed.
I think he is because I'm going to roll for Holgarth now, and I bet they're going to be different. But I rolled 3 different dice. 3 different dice for Bob, and they were all shit. Start with the green. As Holgarth stands there. Now, Drago making it across Bob and Ander. Holgarth now makes his way. It's not great. Holgarth managing to comfortably make the first step over, but as he sort of pulls himself across, his giant axe on his back, sort of weighing him with a bit of a woo. As he stops and hold one. It's not a 1 on a D20, that's a 1 on the. As he takes 1 point of damage as he stops to gather himself. So that's better. 2, 3 steps now as he makes it to this rickety one that's in the middle. The small crack now starting to appear even larger. As Drago makes 1 more step, putting his hulking weight across the stone breaking and falling into the lava pool and running along with its flow. As Holgarth is now maybe 10, 15 feet away from you, or 10 feet away from you. Lots of 7s coming out of this tonight. He takes 1 more step. That's 3 7s on the trot. Takes 1 more step, gathering his balance before he makes his final jump, taking 2 more points of heat damage. As Bob is now standing there, brushing himself off after getting knocked over by this giant cleric. As this Goliath comes bundling into his back, flattening him 1 more time.
It's just not your day, is it, Bob?
Well, but yeah, the green dice is letting me down tonight. My God. And then there was 1. Now you can see your giant golem friend. I say friend. You named him. As he stands across from the lava, and you can gently hear across the movement of the ball as the lava's flowing, just a hello. As this giant stone golem in metal armor attempts to walk across this stone bridge.
He'll lose the golden armor, but you'll still be a stone golem.
Highest roll of the evening, a 15 for me anyway. I keep switching dice, it's not helping much. Making that first step across where the slab was broken, and with 2 giant steps now already in the middle, big inning, already in the middle as he stands there high above this flowing river of lava. Wow, they're going up 17. As he steps,
Just going to be a mech.
As he steps on the area of this broken slab, you now start to see the bridge, as his weight hits the middle, start to bow and crack. He's pretty reasonable, you know. With 2 more steps. With 2 more steps. Lava bubbling each side. He makes it. And stands next to you. My lowest roll was a 13. Good.
Go on, Dwayne.
And as Dwayne stands next to you now and sort of just kind of turns. Hello.
That's why he's got the metal armor.
There you go. Back I'm using that dice. Cool. Now, as you stand on the other side of this bridge, looking across into this dark cavern, a smaller lava estuary pushing off through the stonework into the distance. Roll me perception.
That's an 18.
3.
18's good. The lava illuminating the area that you're currently standing in, keeping it bright. But as you look off into the distance with the lava river behind you, you can now see in front of you what almost look like eyes in the darkness. And as they start to step towards you, fairly large footsteps echoing throughout this cavern as 5 sets of eyes start to show through the darkness. I'm going to get you to roll for initiative.
5 sets. Cool. Nice. Cool.
And I set that up during my pee break. So, with the hello. Ada was the first across. I do Drago. Holgar followed. Bob's hiding under some rocks.
He's all face planted onto the ground.
Yeah.
Cool.
What shall I do? If I do that. How's that?
Yeah, it works.
Oh, good. Cool. Right, let's roll for initiative. So, piece of paper. Do I have anybody over 20?
Bang on 20.
Bang on 20. Blimey.
21.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
what's that all
There you
about?
go. Fuck people up.
Oh, we call him Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Very good. That's pretty decent, boys. Pretty decent. Right, time for a sort of shit to hit of the fan of. Right, well, he shot me with a 21. Drago, you're up.
I am gonna cast Shatter And I would like to try and place the point, because it's a 10-foot radius sphere, centered on a point, and they need to make a Constitution saving throw. So I want to try and capture as many of them as I can. I'm thinking right behind the little guy in the middle, we'll capture him and the one on the left.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get 2 or 2.
Yeah, I'll go with those. Yeah, that'll do. So they need to do a Constitution saving throw first.
Constitution 12.
They fail. So 3d8 thunder damage.
Nice.
What's the other one? Oh, 16, 15, 16. It's 18 thunder damage to the 2 of them. I'm just checking to see if I haven't got anything that helps out more, but I think that's, yeah, I'll save that for another time. Is that, hang on. Oh, it's thunder, okay. Yeah. So 18, what did I say? 15, yeah, 18 thunder damage. And then who have we got? I think what I might do is play it safe and keep at that for now, just to see what these guys actually do. So I'll stay put and then my turn for now.
Okay. And then again, shocking me with a 20. And
Okay. Can I see how many I can get in a 20-foot? Is it? Yeah, 20-foot area. Please.
cube, square, and circle. Do you know?
It says cube. It shows me a 3D square. Yeah, so 20. See how many I can fit in. Yep, I'll go
Those
for
three,
the first.
those three.
I'll go for the front 3.
Okay, well, those 3 that I'm on now.
Yeah, they're the ones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go cast Erupting Earth at level 4, which is a wizard spell. Can you make a deck save, please?
My highest was a 12.
Okay, they all fail. And you see me slam my staff and at a peak it's like a volcano because we're near lava. And you're gonna go take 4d12
Dang.
for 29 bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
That's what happens when you got level 4 spell slots.
Dang. Cool. So yeah, the earth underneath sort of almost erupts in a volcanic eruption in the middle as the earth splays and spews as rocks are thrown, striking these darkspawn. The small one in the middle almost completely covered in rocks.
That's my turn.
Marvelous. Right. Well, it's going to be the three little dudes. Go.
Hello.
Going to get compact.
Insane.
Right. This is where it's going to get absolutely silly. Darkspawn against Giant Golem. As expected. Still as expected. Darkspawn against Giant Goliath. Wow. Swapping dice again. Darkspawn against Weedy Little Wizard. I'm going on. Oh, wait, I am on. 6 dice. My highest roll was a 6.
Shit.
So they did absolutely nothing.
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. I've used 4 different dice. All of them are letting me down this evening. Right, as the Darkspawn sort of come over, almost shocked that you've made it this far, or why you want to be this far into the deep roads.
Anvil.
Almost like they weren't supposed to be here at all.
Foreshadowing.
As Dwayne raises up one of his giant golden fists, and Jesus Christ. Well,
Backhands this motherfucker.
well, it's interesting because he's a plus 12.
Oh shit.
But that I mean, yeah, that's a 32 to hit. Natural 20.
Oh, this poor fucking squished.
So I'm just gonna that is 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hit on it.
From one of the golem's attacks.
Mhm.
He's still got his other fist. As he raises up his second fist, this Darkspawn in front of him almost, man, one extreme to another. Natural 20 to a nat 1.
It weren't charged up. He hadn't had a full sleep yet.
Oh, man, these dice are really letting me down this evening. Natural 20 to a nat 1. So, yes, so shocked. So, hello. With the first strike.
Dwayne, use hammer arm.
And then not managing to get the second strike off. As these two giant Goliath-like Darkspawn at the back start to move forwards. One stepping in and not actually going to get in there, but that'll do. See if these Darkspawn are actually going to do anything. Giant Darkspawn on the cleric. With the 5th dice of the night and a natural 1.
That's a miss.
It hurts so bad.
Look, the skull, natural 1. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Second attack. Oh, that's more like it. 25 to hit.
No.
So they don't do a lot of damage. That is 10 points of piercing damage, Mr. Cleric.
Hmm. So that gets reduced to 7 because of the heavy armor master feat. I'm just going to check something because I think I've got a reaction, but
Oh yeah. A child divinity.
Yeah. Can they make a dex saving throw?
Dex. What's got to make a dex? What, the one that attacked?
The one that just hit me.
Oh, 19.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
My dice aren't very erratic this evening.
Oh, actually, sorry. If they still succeed, they take half the damage. So, yeah, 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save, and half as much on a successful one. So, so what's that? 8. So 15 halved. So that's 7 lightning damage.
Okay. Okay. That was the one that was just attacking you. Now I've got the one attacking Holgarth. First attack hits with a 13. Second attack hits with a 17. Holgarth, terrible. 6. Two successful attacks. Holgarth takes 12 points of damage. Oh, what was that, Holgarth? You've raged. He takes 6 points of damage.
I'm gonna go argue. It's funny.
Say that again.
It's just funny. You ain't here and he's already raging.
Yeah, that's them. So back to the top of the round. Drago.
Which is the one that just hit me?
Big ugly one.
The big one in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to reciprocate with my hammer.
Oh, sure.
Dragon's Maul.
I gave you a big hammer. I want you to use it.
Yeah.
Take this camera angle.
13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Mm.
On the big one.
Disappointing.
Anyway.
What have I got? Okay. In that case, then, as I miss, I'll no doubt utter a swear word in my makeshift Russian accent.
You're European.
That's the one. And what I'll do is as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon to appear just behind the one that I just tried to hit and missed. And I'll try and attack him with that.
I'm going to try and find it.
We'll just call it a replica of the hammer that I'm holding at the moment.
Let them in a lollipop, I suppose.
That one is probably going to be a bit better. So hang on, how does that work again? Right. So 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Good. So what is it? 1d8. Okay. So yeah, miss with my hammer, utter a curse word, and then with the hammer from behind, I strike him for 4 force damage.
Yeah, better than nothing. Very good.
And yeah, I'll stay put, and that's me.
Cool. In that case, and issue.
Yeah. Because they're up close, I'm gonna go actually swing my quarterstaff two-handed.
Blimey!
I know. I'm gonna go melee this
You're
time.
hitting with a stick.
Yeah. Gonna hit it with his own, hit his own kind with his own stick. So the small one that just, came to say hi.
Mm-hmm. What
I'm
do
gonna
you
go.
want for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Sorry. That's what I'm imagining right now. You're just sort of smacking him over the head with a stick.
So that's a dirty 20, not a natural.
Okay, yeah, there's a hit.
So because I use two-handed, it's gonna be a D8
Yes, the past can't hurt. But the way I see
for
it,
8 damage.
you can either run from it or learn from it. Ha! Now what are you going to do?
Yeah, because I only can do it once.
So many issues.
As I was swinging like a batsman.
So there's 8 damage with the quarterstaff and you smack him over the head with a stick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. I like it. You haven't seen a Darkspawn show pain before, but he's sort of standing there rubbing his head.
It doesn't look as easy as you guys make it seem like.
Is that it for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. It's the small one's turns. So, little one that's just been hitting the head with the quarterstaff is going to take a swing at the wizard. That is a 15 on the dice. 18 to hit.
That does it.
Excuse me while I find the dice. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Attack number 2 is a 9 for 12 to hit.
That's my armor class when that hits.
Yeah. So 1. So that is 4 points of slashing damage.
Cool. And what was the first one?
8.
4 and 8. Cool.
Then little one in the middle is going to attack big giant cleric man. Misses. Big giant cleric man has big armor. And as I rolled the same number twice, they're both misses. It'd be 14 to hit with no hits. So sort of just standing there kind of going ting, 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 ting. And I don't even think there's a lot of point in this. And the other one against Dwayne. Oh, natural 20.
No, Dwayne.
Poor Dwayne.
On Dwayne is 14, 17.
Yeah, stone cold.
17 points of piercing damage with attack number 1. And attack number 2 misses. So as it strikes down with axe number 1, taking a huge chunk out of the front of his armor, and then coming through with the second one. Almost like Dwayne is just sort of waving a hello, manages to block the axe.
Max on, max off.
It is now Dwayne's turn.
Kill it.
So, that little one that just took a swing at him, Dwayne is going to hit him. That is a 17. It's 29 to hit.
Choke slam.
And That is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage. With the first strike. Not quite as good as the 32 from the natural 20. But with hand number 2, that is 12, that is 24 to hit. You should never miss, really. That is 9, 15 points. So with these 2 hulking strikes, these 2 hulking strikes, smash number 1, smash number 2. This darkspawn now just a pile of mush on the floor in front of him. Hello?
Oh,
Right.
Hello.
I will carry on doing as I'm doing. You've taken 6 points of damage in this fight.
okay.
Don't worry, you're not dead.
Typing bloody HP. Yeah. 6 points of damage. Right. Okay.
Okay, that is Dwayne's go. So it'll be now the 2 large darkspawn. First one is going to move slightly further into combat with Dwayne. She's going to miss. Second attack, also a miss. Awesome. And then big hulking cleric man. That'll be a 15 to hit, which is a miss.
This miss.
Yes, 26 to hit.
It's miss.
Fucking hell, we got on here. Jesus Christ.
10, 3, 13 points of slashing.
Are they shape demons?
No, the things that we've been facing all the time.
He's a darkspawn, just darkspawn,
Oh, okay.
but big darkspawn.
You say 3 damage.
13.
I was afraid of that. I don't know how many times I've got where I can use. Hang on. So I've got this ability, which I think is Channel Divinity, but I don't know if I can use it more than once. Hang on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bit. Hang on.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Take your time, it's okay, no problem.
You can use this feature every time. Okay, so I can use it twice because my wisdom modifier is +2. So yeah, the one that hit me needs to do a dex saving throw.
Why dex? Seriously. It's the one thing that they haven't got, like, at all.
That's why we're going to go exploit it.
11.
11 is a fail, but I only rolled 5 anyway. So 5 lightning damage to them.
Lightning damage on big number 2. Marvelous. Now, as we've come to the end of this turn, and I haven't been rolling for him, but I've got him out there. Hold off, it's your go.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay.
You're already raged.
Yes, you are raging.
Right, okay. So what is that Blaine there still? Is he all right?
This big thing here is Dwayne behind you. You are here. There is a little darkspawn here, and a big darkspawn here, and a big darkspawn here, and a little darkspawn there.
Okay, well, I'll attack the one directly in front of me then.
Okay.
Right, okay. So I'm going to use my great axe. Here we go. So we have 21 to hit. 15 plus 6.
Definitely a hit.
Straight off the bat. Thank you very much. And get the right die. And you will take, sir, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
Plus the 2.
And my second attack. Oh, a 19 plus 6, 25. Get him, my son.
Yep.
And hit is what we got here. Oh, we got a 6 plus 6.
9 plus 11.
Yeah,
Because it's 11 points because you got your 2 for your rage.
yeah. There we
So
go.
Hogarth waking up in this battle. Standing there, two hulking axe swings, and he crushes the darkspawn that stands in front of him.
Come out, you out of there. Yeah, and
Oh, he is alive.
For my movement, I would like to go round to the stand on the left-hand side of Dwayne, please. So I'm standing sort of in front of that big one. That's lovely. Thank you very much. And that will be my turn, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Back to the beginning of the round. Drago.
Okay. So I will, feeling a bit frustrated from missing the attack last time, grasp my shaft with both hands,
Of course you
then grab my hammer, and then I will try and whack the big guy in front of me. Oh, that's going to be a good one. 16 plus 7, which you don't even need to do good maths to know that's probably a hit.
Hey, definitely a hit.
So it'll be, what's that, D10. Okay, so 9. So 13 damage from the hammer.
Okay.
If he's still standing, I will then give a wink to my spiritual weapon and try and hit him with that as well.
He is still standing.
Okay. So small hand gesture to move the hammer to try and strike him. That is 23 to hit.
Yep.
So the spiritual weapon hits him from behind for 4 force damage.
Well, doesn't sound a lot, but it did the job. As one huge hulking hit from the front, the head sort of turning back. The second hit at the back of the head, cracking it open as the giant darkspawn body crashes and lands on the floor.
Nice. And then I was checking one thing super quick. I'm gonna I'm gonna move. I want to try and move just to the opposite side of where I am, create a bit of distance between me and the others.
Okay. So by opposite side, what do you mean?
Just like directly, yeah, just about there will be do. We'll be fine. Yeah, and that'll be me.
Cool. And
Yep. So last time I tried swinging it with my quarterstaff, and it just didn't feel right.
I hit something with a stick.
Yep. I hit something with a stick, didn't work.
So what are you going to do? Follow Rafiki. He knows the way.
So I'm going to go clench my fist, and lightning will start to crackle. And I'm going to go thunder punch this thing in front of me and cast Shocking Grasp, which is a sorcerer spell. Yep.
Oh,
For a 17 to hit.
even
Oh, yeah,
more
plus-
exciting. Even more
Plus
exciting.
the 5.
That is a hit.
That's 22. So that's 2d8 plus the 5 for the quarterstaff. So that is 17 points of lightning damage.
Holy moly.
That's thanks to the quarterstaff you gave me. That feels so much better.
What, you pied?
I tried hitting it with my stick. Didn't feel right. Punching it
Come on.
felt better.
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
But that's still my turn. So can't do multi-attack.
Okay, so as the first one, as you strike the last remaining small one, he's going to take a swing right back at you with a 9 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
I know.
But I'll try to act like I'm hurt.
I missed
like a
the
dick.
word. You're going to go, ow, ow, ow.
Did that recently.
Ow.
Oh, that was Roy Johnson, wasn't he? Done it in his match with Francisco, right? Where he was going, and he went, nah.
Pretty much.
And in that case, it's going to be Dwayne's turn.
Oh, bloody hell, hello.
You look so different.
Matt, you've got boobs. What happened?
Matt!
Oh, wow,
Oh,
hello.
There he is. Yeah.
I'm very intoxicated.
Are you massively intoxicated?
Really fucking drunk.
Yeah, she is.
Who's this guy?
Which one are you talking to?
The bottom one. With funny
Well,
hair.
we don't know who's on bottom on your screen.
Oh shit. Can you tell me? Tell
I
me
think it'd be me. I think
Hold off, that'd be Stefan.
Get you.
That'll be
I'll
me.
fight you.
Oh, that's
It's so much.
That was brilliant.
I'm quite disappointed that she didn't challenge me.
I'm going to play.
Yay!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Matt's resigned to I give up.
By the way, have you never? Okay, James has met me, but look at little face. Look at little head.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Wait. James has met me, but no one else has. Okay, I need to.
I feel I've
shut the
seen
door
you
then.
once.
No, you have not. You have never. Okay, so how do I play?
Oh, this is
Wow,
amazing.
how long have you got? And it's
Yeah.
not like we're recording this for YouTube or anything.
My character is going to bed.
Okay.
Wait, no, tell me what I'm doing.
In the middle of
I
a
love
battle.
this. I love this so much.
Please tell me what I'm doing.
Do you want to watch?
I want to play.
Would you like me to organise a game for you, Emma?
James, I don't know what I'm doing though. You have to teach me from scratch.
I will, that's fine. I could easily do that.
Do a
So
one shot.
happy. Oh, I know you
Aye.
would as well. Would you really?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, I love James.
I'm willing to join if it helps.
Random guy that I don't know who's.
That's fine.
Do you know what? I'm
I
shutting this
accept
shit down.
that
No, this is it now. That's it
Please
now.
tell me who these guys are. Who's this guy?
That's it.
Oh, great.
Boom. That's it. That's
Who's
that's
this
who I am
guy?
now.
Can you tell me? Just tell me who this guy is.
Which one? I mean,
Ray and
you've got Ray, who's
Okay, which
Anvil.
one's Stefan? Which one's Ray?
Stefan is
I'm
on the
Ray.
bottom.
Stefan
Ray
is
the
random
top
guy.
one.
I knew you were Ray. I knew your face was Ray. You look like a Ray. You were a Ray.
He's a little
Okay.
ray of sunshine.
I'd love
This
to
is the
see
highlight.
much.
Who needs my DM in? This is great.
So I'm going to come and Ray is going to be there and James is going to be there and Matt's going to be cringing in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, it's fine. And I will teach you how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Yay! Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm going to be a nerd
Okay.
just like you. I'm so happy.
You're
Yeah,
just like me. You're
fellow nerd.
already a nerd. Stop pretending.
Okay, yeah, but a different
Don't
kind
tell
of nerd. More
everyone
of a
that.
Hello Kitty, Sailor Moon kind of nerd.
Mm.
Hey, anime.
So there we go. Okay, I'll leave you guys to it. I've been told I'm not allowed to do this. I'm drunk. I remember it. I'm drunk. I'm
Right.
Fair
drunk.
enough.
See you later.
See ya.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Don't let the dragon kill you.
He was sort of like he had his arm linked around like he's scorting her out. Do you know what the best part about this is? It's recording and it's going on YouTube. Like it's gonna forever be cemented
Do you
in
know
our
the worst
history.
part of it? While you're screen sharing, you can't pause the recording. So
Yeah.
that's why I just left it.
You know how many times I'm going to go on YouTube and rewatch this segment?
Yep.
Like literally just to see that scene where Matt's escorting her out of the room. Just-
I might have to chat to Surya about making that a highlight. Just cut that bit. Oh dear.
Oh, that's
Where was
brilliant.
I? I don't even know where I was.
I don't know whose turn it is.
It was Dwayne's. Dwayne was just about to swing.
Yes.
Dwayne was just about to take his 2 swings. That's what he was going to do.
Oh, I love it too much.
Right. So
This is the
Dwayne,
best episode so far.
so Dwayne has got a 32 to hit and a 25 to hit. That is a natural 20 for those that were keeping count.
You're gonna have to make when we finish this campaign, and that there's gonna have to be a highlight reel of all the greatest, most memorable moments ever. It's gonna take a while to put together because that's a lot of footage to get through, but that's got to go in it.
So as Dwayne takes 2 huge hulking swings with these giant arms against this giant darkspawn standing in front of him, he strikes him once with a natural 20, causing 30 points of damage. And with his second strike, hitting the same darkspawn on its way down, causing another 11 points. The darkspawn hits the floor, skull split open, jaw laying there motionless. And another one bites the dust. That will bring us to the large darkspawns, who are all dead. Hogarth, it's you.
Okay, well, I mean, so what's left? Just that little one.
Just that little one on the other side of Ander.
You know what? Yeah, I'll walk up to him. I'll just go up to him.
I don't know if you'll get there. What's your walk? 40 foot?
40.
Probably.
All right. Great.
Apparently, I'm going to teach your wife how to play Dungeons and Dragons down there.
That, and I'm going to go assist, apparently.
Honestly, it was just the way you just see him in the background, right? Like it flickered on screen, him escorting her out of the room, and then also she just reappears again. It was brilliant. Right. Okay.
The funny thing is, I've only just told her this is going to go up on YouTube.
Brilliant. Let's say good
Jokes
for
on
her to
her.
look back on, isn't it?
Oh,
So,
I'm
She's
going
a
to chat with Surya to see whether he can cut that little 90-second bit out or make it a highlight.
No, don't. I reckon Dan will have a right laugh when he watches it back.
Yeah, no, I want to cut it out.
It is
I
his
wanna-
sister, after all.
I want to make it a highlight.
It's my highlight, definitely.
It'll be everyone's
I want-
highlight.
I want that to be a when Dungeons and Dragons gets invaded by the other half.
Yeah.
But where we plan another campaign with the missus.
I'll do a one. Oh, gotta do a one shot though.
Right. Anyway, yeah, Hogarth, attack.
Right. A 14 plus 6 is
Dirty 20.
20 to hit, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's going to go right. It's an 8 plus 3 is 11 damage.
Plus a 2, 13.
Yep.
You always forget your rage. Remember your rage.
I know.
Cool.
And the second hit is a 16 to hit.
That it just hits, yeah.
Yeah. And damage. Where are we? Okay, that's going to be a 4, 7, 8. That'll be a 9 with my rate, my extra 2 on the
Cool.
end.
Yeah, you remember to add them this time.
Oh, you're
Cool.
literally, I couldn't forget if you told me like about 10 seconds prior.
2 huge swings with your great axe. His chest burst open. Black,
Cool.
black ichor slowly starting to seep out of the wounds, but still standing.
Really? Okay. Well,
That
that's
would
my
be
turn, so someone else
Drago.
might have the pleasure.
Drago,
Go on, Drago,
are you-
finish him off.
Come, Drago.
I will. So obviously I got a little bit mixed up over the last couple of minutes. So let me just double check something.
Well, she messed up your character sheet.
Oh dear. And
No,
you were-
just
and you were worried that Dan was going to come in and flick his dick on one of the boards. See?
it still might happen.
Well, I put a lock on that door.
Okay. Good shout. Okay, so I'm guessing obviously pretty worse for wear now. So I was gonna get some distance to get some spells off, but I think I'll just rush in and try and hit him with my hammer again. So I'll just run up to him, grab the hammer with both hands, and try and plant one on the back of his skull. A 7, so 15 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Cool.
The armor
So
class of these little ones.
10, 3 plus 4, 7 damage from the hammer.
Okay, yeah, with that 7 damage, you can now see that the head is split open. The brain almost visible through the crack, black and seeping through the crack. Yeah, but still standing.
Okay, we will try and change this. So I will move the spiritual weapon and try and strike him down for 16 to hit.
That hits.
And the spiritual hammer comes down on him for 8 force damage.
Yep. More than you needed. So, again, the spiritual weapon. Hold off. Describe the
Drago.
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 There you go.
Another
You
big
have the
bumpy
pleasure.
guy.
You have the pleasure.
How often do I do that?
She's thrown us all off track tonight, hasn't she?
Well, no, he used to do it a lot when you were absent.
So, okay, so I come barreling in, try and strike him down with my hammer, doesn't do the job. So I raise my hand up nice and high, bring it straight down as quick as I can, and the spiritual hammer comes crashing down in the center of his skull, splits it in two, and he falls to his knees and then face down on the floor in a heap.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stop doing that then. Ooh. Magnificent. So now, as you stand in this area, surrounded by fallen darkspawn bodies, the lava river flowing, what seemingly quite fast behind you. You now look around, and in front of you, you can see more pillars, a huge dwarven statue stands in front of you, leading up a stone staircase.
Do you recognise the dwarf? Is it like no detail?
You can do history or intelligence.
I'll do a history.
I'll go do history as well. Nice.
18.
24.
Bloody hell.
Plus 7.
The statue standing at the bottom of this staircase is one very similar to that was standing in the Hall of Heroes when you first entered Orzammar, of the paragon and creator of the Anvil, Orton Tague.
Okay. So that's the creator. So that's a good sign that the anvil might be up there.
Mm.
So
Maybe we should go and investigate up there then.
seems that way. Yep.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're just heading over to the staircase.
Here we go, mate.
Mhm.
Way to the staircase.
Yeah.
As you start to walk over, and the statue starts to shine. Dwayne, walking with you, now stops and looks up, seemingly mesmerized over this statue.
Do
Okay.
you recognize this dwarf, Dwayne?
I do. I feel I wish to call him father.
That is justified.
I suppose maybe then our theory about these golems possessing souls of long dead dwarves is correct.
Yeah.
Wayne, what do you
Hello.
wish to do now? What do you wish to do now? What do you wish to do now?
I do not know. You seem distressed. May I be of service?
I'm concerned about you. I think we all share some concern about you. We want to help you.
I was created to help. Perhaps in this I will find purpose.
That sounds justifiable.
Well, Dwayne, do you wish to continue? I mean, we don't have to go yet if you're not ready. If you feel that you wish to call that one father, could it potentially be the father of the soul you once had?
Or the creator of the body I have now.
Okay.
All these possibilities. I'll continue going up the stairway. Unless
I feel
we're
like-
you know,
I feel
having this
there's just so
conversation
much
while
to it.
walking.
You know, I want to kind of, I don't know. help him the best way that we, if there's any chance of helping him, it's
But if we get near the Anvil, he might get some knowledge back. And fellow dwarves that actually know what to do with him.
He seems to recognize more and more the further in we go. So if we go upstairs, then perhaps he will remember even more, I suppose.
Well, we hope anyway.
I think going up these steps is probably the best next step.
Unintended, I agree.
Let's press on.
One step forward is less than one step backwards.
Again, logical.
It's so fucking pleased with yourself. Oh, dear.
As Dwayne the Stone Golem starts to very slowly make his way up these steps, very heavy footsteps, each step taking a few seconds at a time, almost robotic in movement as it tries to take each step. As you start to rage higher, probably now moving upwards of maybe 50 feet, stepping up. As you did when you walked into the area of this flowing lava, the emanating heat now being produced in front of you is hotter and hotter, very similar to the heat that hit you when you stepped through into this large open space. As you reach the top of the stairs and look forward, you can see a huge stone-built area. As you look through and see in front of you a giant plinth. 3 static golems stand a high this plinth, maybe another 20, 30 feet above the area that you are now, standing guard over what looks like a giant gold anvil.
Okay. So we found the anvil. Do we see any dwarfs?
All that is in there. I mean, if you want to roll a perception, I'll give you a good description.
Depends on how good I roll. I roll fucking shit, 7. I don't see shit.
You know what you know.
Yeah. So there's the anvil. And fellow golems like Dwayne here.
The 3 golems, 2 looking like they're standing guard, the third almost looking like it's in a position from striking the anvil, almost as if it was working. What are you doing?
Well, I want to inspect the anvil. Personally.
I'm regarding it for some reason, so I feel like that's potentially another. Well, depending on what they're like, and that could potentially be another battle. Or they could be similar to Dwayne and not be. I mean, to try communicating with them first.
Well, these.
why we're here. Because the thing is, if we just approach the Anvil, they might get the wrong idea of why we're going to the Anvil. If we speak to them and tell them who we are, what we're trying to do, and that, then maybe, you know, that way they can understand what our purpose of being there is, so they won't feel threatened.
If I see any sign of life, I'll start communicating. But at the moment, they just look lifeless at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, no one's quite speaking to them, so I'll try and speak to them, see if I get a response. This obviously is open to all three of them, and that.
Right.
Okay.
You're currently down here.
Mm.
There are staircases leading up maybe 20 feet onto the plinth where the Anvil is currently resting.
Okay, and where do you say the golems are?
So you've got, the Anvil is there. You've got one golem standing here, one golem standing here, and one golem standing directly over the
The
Anvil.
two at the side and one right.
Almost
Okay.
like they're standing guard.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about being cautious about approaching that itself. Well, then they go up the stairs and that, because not directly straight at their feet, but close enough to where they might hear me if I go to speak to them.
Okay.
Maybe if Dwayne could come up, because he's one anyway, maybe he'll know.
Dwayne's only halfway up the staircase.
Right. Okay.
This is a long way up for a stone golem. They're not that quick.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I would have waited otherwise for him to get up there.
He can wait. You haven't gone up there yet.
Yeah, I'll wait for him to.
Wait for our stone friend to arrive.
Fine.
Yeah.
Do you stand there patiently waiting for Dwayne, the stone golem, to make his way up the stairs? I'm going to keep putting that in there because I like it. To make his way up this staircase. As he reaches the top and looks in across, you can hear him very gently almost underneath his breath, if he had any, as he goes, home.
So that proves a lot of things. Is there any chance you can go talk to your buddies? You know, so they don't think that we're, you know, going to do any harm.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're here to help.
We can speak to the creator.
Please do. I wonder if there's any way to reverse. Probably not.
Are you going to make me have a conversation with myself?
Yeah.
Well, not. Preferably not.
You are going to make me have a conversation with
I'm
myself.
not going to go do that. I'm just
I
want to
am.
go see.
I am.
if
Well,
you-
I need these dialogue. I want to know what's what, you know.
I'm gladly go talk if you want.
Oh my god! As Dwayne,
I want him to come with.
Dwayne starts to make his way up this second staircase up onto this giant plinth. As you follow him up and get to the top of this plinth, lava, molten pools of lava all around you. Almost next to you there is a forge high atop another plinth. So as you're standing there, you have one plinth guarded by golems with an anvil on. The plinth next to you, a raised up forge currently running on molten lava. The lava flow running off of the back and down into the chasm, creating a huge pool underneath, which was probably what was running through into the cavern that you just fought the Darkspawn in. Heat radiating up around you, uncomfortable temperatures. Even your ears are sweating. It's that hot up there.
I don't have ears.
That's why I said it.
Okay.
But yes, even your eyeballs are sweating. How's that? Definitely got them.
I accept that. I accept that.
Even your eyeballs are sweating. It's so hot up there. as you stand in front. And Dwayne, and he's same as he's been for the last fucking 2 hours, stands in front of this golem on the anvil. Hello. As I now have a conversation with my fucking self.
You don't have to. I'll slightly. I just want him to be there, so he looks.
Ray, let him do it. Just let him do it. He's all right.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bloody do it. No? I am Orton Tague, creator of the Anvil. Who are you?
I'm Holgarth. This here is Drago. This here is Ander or Ada, whoever he chooses to be this week.
Yes.
That
And
them two small dwarf guys there is Lindworm and Bob.
no, Lindworm's gone to go
Lindworm's
look
still with
after.
Brody.
Oh, Lindworm's back. Oh, this guy.
We only got Bob.
Just Bob.
Yeah, this guy at the back is Bob. We don't listen to him. We are here in search of our comrade by the name of Obran, who went in search for his wife, and no one has seen or heard of him since. We've come a long way, faced many dangers to reach this. We met this golem here that stands before you. We named him Dwayne.
Hello.
And if we can, we would like some answers. If you can help us, we're more than happy to assist you if there is anything you need. But we're here. We've been led here as we've continued through the deep roads.
To come this far, you must have seeked the Anvil.
It is correct, sir.
Pardon?
What did you say?
That is correct.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm very quiet.
So,
Yeah. What did I tell him about seeking the anvil? What did I tell him?
well, the task at hand is we need the anvil for the blight.
That's very true.
We're not lying.
No, we seek the anvil because there's a blight that's returned, and we need to end that blight.
You seek this accursed thing. Myself and my kin cursed by the Anvil, trapped as golems for over 400 years. Please, my friend, join your kin. And with that, you see Dwayne start to walk round the side. And as it approaches, one of the guarding golems just stands there and almost turns off and drops. Standing, waiting.
Is there any chance of reversing this curse, as you put it?
As I created the Anvil, I created myself as a golem to stand guard. Many have tried to take it, but I cannot allow it.
And why is that, may I ask?
For every bit too high there. For every golem created, it takes a dwarven soul.
Surely there must be a way that we can use this anvil against the blight without causing any disruption or any harm to you.
I may have created the Anvil, but it was my mistake, my curse to bear.
Then what would you suggest? We cannot just simply walk away and allow the blight to continue. Please, if there's any way, please help us. This isn't just about you or us or any particular race in this world. The entire world everything as we know it is at risk if the blight continues.
I cannot allow the Anvil to take any more dwarven souls. Those traps. It is a trap. It is a curse. Would you wish to be trapped as a machine for centuries?
Absolutely not. But we need. There must be a way. There must be a way that we can use the Anvil without it taking any more souls, any more dwarven souls. There has to be. There's got to be a way around this. I mean, you say it's a curse. Is there any? Do you wish to be relieved from your curse? Is there any way we can end your curse, if that is your wish?
Death will be my only freedom.
Then what is it you desire? You desire to be free from your curse? Maybe that is something we can help with.
I desire none to use the Anvil. I desire no more of my kin to suffer, as I have, as many haves. You pass through the crypts of those who gave their souls.
Yes, we have.
Only we four remain from the hundreds of dwarves who gave up their lives to fight the blight.
Be a way of using the Anvil without it taking any more dwarven souls. There's got to be a way around this.
If they're the only 4 that we've got, then how can I say it? Then the 4 chances we've got against the blight. I know it's minimal, and we can accept the terms of the owner of the Anvil. But as long as we got the golems on our side, how's this as an offer? We promise we won't take the Anvil, and we'll be left down here as you request. But may you please join us to get rid of the blight. What remaining golems that are here, may you please join us as remaining Grey Wardens to get rid of the blight, so no more of your kin may be slain.
I consider these terms acceptable. And as these words come from his mouth, a shadowy figure appears from off the side of this plinth, striking the golem in the knee, breaking the joint. As Orton Tate drops to one knee, a female dwarf wielding a giant hammer, wearing full plate armor and a shield, stands there. As you now catch a glimpse of a second shadow, as Allbran appears, shouting after, Branka, Branka, you must not do this. Please, speak with me. And as Allbran starts to catch up with Branka, she turns, striking the elderly dwarf in the chest with the hammer as he crumples to the ground, laying there almost motionless. That's where we're going to pick up next week.
Son of a bitch.
Well, then they were there and then they weren't and then they came back again. But if you made it all the way to the end of that, I mean, we did just about. Thank you very much for watching. And until episode 30, take care.